Stop right there. Have you ever wondered what actually happens when you swallow a Lego? Your body doesn't panic. It launches an incredible biological journey, moving that tiny plastic brick through a system so precise and powerful, it can handle almost anything you throw at it. Let's follow that Lego step by step, from the moment it disappears down your throat. That Lego just crossed the finish line of your throat. And now the real adventure begins. The moment you swallow, your esophagus kicks into action. It's not just a passive tube, it's a muscular pipeline that contracts in rhythmic waves, a process called peristalsis, squeezing that little brick downward about 10 inches in roughly 10 seconds. Your body doesn't even need gravity. Astronauts can swallow food upside down for the same reason. The Lego arrives at your stomach whether it wants to or not. Now here's where it gets interesting. Your stomach is basically a chemical war zone. It produces hydrochloric acid strong enough to dissolve certain metals. We're talking a pH hovering around 1.5 to 2, roughly as acidic as battery acid. Think about that for a second. That acid attacks everything that enters, breaking down proteins, killing bacteria, and reducing your last meal to a soupy paste called chyme. But the Lego? It just sits there. ABS plastic, or the stuff Lego bricks are made from, is chemically resistant. The acid bounces right off. But wait, the stomach doesn't give up that easily. It churns. The walls contract and squeeze 3 to 4 times per minute, tumbling the Lego around like a sneaker in a washing machine. Your stomach is literally trying to mash it into something useful. It's CT. The brick comes out perfectly intact. Good news on both fronts. Your body isn't being harmed, and the Lego isn't breaking into sharp fragments. Crisis averted, tiny brick wins. After 1 to 4 hours of this relentless churning, your stomach recognizes it can't process the brick and opens a muscular gate called the pyloric sphincter, pushing the Lego, still whole, still unscathed, directly into your small intestine, where the next stage of this remarkable journey is already waiting. That stomach acid, strong enough to dissolve metal, couldn't even scratch the Lego. Would you have guessed the brick survives completely intact, or did you think the acid would win? Drop your answer in the comments below. Now let's follow that little brick into the small intestine, where things get even more fascinating. That Lego just survived your stomach's best attack. Now it's got 20 feet of small intestine ahead of it. And this is where your body does something genuinely remarkable. The small intestine isn't just a hallway the Lego passes through, it's the busiest processing center in your entire body. While your digestive system absorbs nutrients from your last meal through millions of tiny finger-like projections called villi, the Lego just keeps moving. Peristalsis, those same rhythmic wave contractions that push the brick through your esophagus, continues here, squeezing and rolling it forward inch by inch. Your body is simultaneously feeding itself and escorting a plastic intruder to the exit. That's extraordinary multitasking. From the small intestine, the Lego passes into the large intestine, also called the colon. The colon's main job is absorbing water and compacting waste. The Lego, still perfectly intact, gets bundled along with everything else your body has finished processing. No acid, no enzyme, no muscular contraction has left a single scratch on it. Here's the part most people want to know. How long does all of this actually take? The typical timeline runs anywhere from 3 to 7 days. Every digestive system moves at its own pace. Researchers have studied this phenomenon and confirmed the Lego passes without causing harm in the vast majority of cases. When should you actually worry? If stomach pain, vomiting, or fever develops, see a doctor immediately. But for a smooth, small Lego piece, your body almost always handles it without drama. And that's the real takeaway here. Your digestive system just ran a nearly 30-foot obstacle course, nourished your body the entire way, and calmly expelled a piece of plastic, all without you doing a single thing. That little Lego never stood a chance. Subscribe for more wild body facts, and watch the next video right there on your screen.